Yeah, hi. Just another quick update on this e-bike build, Urlife T2 e-bike build. I thought I'd go through the electrical upgrades made to the bike. So the bike comes with a 15.6 amp hour battery that I've kind of put in a battery case for weatherproofing, as it were. The UK is quite a wet environment, unfortunately, and yeah, that just kind of gives it a bit of added protection. But yeah, so the first upgrade I made was to increase the battery capacity from 15.5 to 50 amp hours, and that involved I don't know why that's now tethered in there. Doing some work last night on it. Yeah, a 35 amp hour 48 volt battery with a battery balancer, so that kind of increases the range from a kind of a nominal real world about 30 miles range with varying throttle pedal assist to a real world range of 100 about 100 miles. That's kind of removed the battery range anxiety to a greater or lesser extent. I tend to recharge it when it gets down to about 20, give me about 20%. So yeah, I kind of charge it if I'm not going on any long rides about once a week, and if I'm going on a long ride, then I'll do a full charge. Now, a full charge on this bike with a 2.5 amp charger that comes with the battery, so it's indexed to it, and that's for the 35 amp battery, and a 2 amp charger for the 15.6 amp hour battery. Takes about 8 hours, so it's not something that you kind of just do in you have to plan it for sure. I tend not to charge it overnight. I like to actually see when the charger's complete. I've done a battery range, or not such a range, but a battery charge curve chart, so that I can kind of tell, okay, if I'm coming in at 20, starting at 20 percent, then that will take about 6 hours to charge up or thereabouts, and that way I can just predict, one, how long it's going to take, and two, see if there's been any degradation on the battery. So far it's holding to the original charge curve. So yeah, so that was the first upgrade to the bike. I've been playing around, as it were, with the headlight. I don't know if you know, the T2's got this rather Tron looking headlight with a very large LED, white LED daylight ring, which was effective, but wasn't really in keeping with the style that I was aiming for, which is kind of not quite the cafe racer, more of a cruiser style. So I've now wired in a more cafe racer style headlight, and it's got DLR, daylight running, plus the low beam and a high beam. With the high beam, I connected the it's got an orange halo, so I connected that orange halo to the high beam and the white halo to the low beam, which you can probably just make out there, and again, very effective for nighttime riding. Yeah, so I also added indicators. No surprises there if you see my previous builds, but these ones are wired in. On the previous build, they were Bluetooth USB charged indicators. These are 48 volt and wired in on a multi button. Turn that one off. You can actually do them both at the same time, just about, so that you know, kind of the equivalent of hazard lights. Yeah, so they've been wired into that switch there. So that's an opportunity to tell you that yeah, the indicators, the horn. Not digressing too far, I've just wired that in, done the wiring system for that, and this is about to attach the 12-volt horn. So that's now, don't know if we can hear the click. There you go, that's a solenoid clicking in. But I'm going to wire the horn in. I just need to work out where I want to put it. Ideally at the front somewhere, probably down here is the so that it kind of projects the sound forward, or I might put it in the center somewhere here, so it just projects it kind of 360 rather than directionally. Yeah, so, and here is the switch for, oops, sorry about that, try again with time feeling. That's a switch for the lights. That was quite an interesting logic puzzle, because it came with 5 wires that